Hi everyone, Jacob Paulson with ConcealedCarry.com here with the August 2020 Guardian Gear Box. I'm really excited about this quarter's box, but before I get into the contents, let me quickly give you the background. For those of you who are already members, thank you for being a member of Guardian Nation. This box that we ship you 4 times a year, every February, May, August, and November, is part of your included membership benefits. You don't pay extra for it, and it's just going to show up on your doorstep. So we're really excited about it. The box is guaranteed to have a minimum value of $120 every time we ship it. And this is our way, among with other membership benefits, of giving back to members of Guardian Nation. If you're not yet a member, please learn more at guardiannation.com. The quarterly gear box is one of more than a dozen benefits that you have access to as a member of Guardian Nation, including our live monthly events, ongoing discounts at concealedcarry.com, our private member-only video training library, and much, much more. Let's get into it. August 2020, what are you guys going to get? Really pretty pumped about this. So it's going to come in a box just about like this. And when it arrives, be careful when you open this up with a sharp knife or something, because there are some things in here that you could slice up. So let's start with this guy. This is your new ConcealedCarry.com soft pistol case. Let me get it out here. This, we're pretty excited about these. We actually have had 3 or 4 different samples from this manufacturer go back and forth until we got it how we wanted it, the right amount of thickness, the right dimensions, etc. And it's just a very traditional soft pistol case. But it's really strong. The zipper is an SBS zipper, so you have a really high quality zipper on here. The material is nice and thick, and it's well padded, so you don't have to worry about it damaging your firearms. This will fit a full size handgun, so it's 10 inches wide, I think, by 9 inches tall, and it should work really well. Another thing that's kind of nice on this is that it has a nice little kind of carrying loop if you want to attach this to something. And on this side, it has a metal ring, so you can put a little lock on it if you want to lock this. Obviously, that's not going to deter a serious person who's determined to cut through this thing, but it would deter a child maybe or somebody else from being able to unzip this and get access to it. So that's your ConcealedCarry.com soft pistol case. All right, let's set that aside. Next, this is pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. This is the brand new Headlamp from Mountain Man Medical. And so pretty stoked, of course, to have a relationship with Mountain Man Medical and to offer this. Now, you might be thinking headlamp, I'll use those maybe when you go camping or hiking or something. But a headlamp is a really good thing to have in your trauma kit, your first aid kit, something like that. If you have some sort of incident in the dark, you don't want to be holding a flashlight while you're trying to administer emergency medical aid to somebody, to a family member or whatever. So putting a headlamp in your first aid kit or your trauma kit is a really good idea. This is a pretty simple headlamp. We purposefully did not get one that had kind of the overhead strap, because in the dark, when you're fidgeting and you have a lot of adrenaline, you don't want to be trying to put it on wrong. So this is really easy to figure out. It's just one slip and on it goes. It has a pivoting head, so you can adjust the angle of the light as needed. It has the Mountain Man Medical logo across the nice headband there, so that's kind of cool. And the light itself is great. It's basically a 4-mode light. When you first click it on, you get the brightest light you can get. One more time, it dims it. One more time, you get the red solid on lights. And one more time, you get a strobing, flashing red. So really simple light. Takes 3 AAAs. Comes with instructions and everything, but it's pretty straightforward to use. It's your average headlamp. You just open this guy up to access the battery compartment, put in your 3 AAAs, and you are locked and loaded, ready to go. Again, I would encourage you, if you don't already have a lamp in your trauma kit, put this one in there. It's real simple, very reliable. I've now put in about 20, 25 hours of on time with mine. The original unit I got back after we had them made. And I haven't had to change the batteries yet. It's been very consistent, very reliable. It's pretty rugged, pretty heavy duty. So you should have a really good experience with your new Mountain Man Medical headlamp. Okay, something we stuck in here for you guys are just some of these emergency medical information cards, also from Mountain Man Medical. There's 5 of them in here. The thinking might be that you maybe one per member of the family or something like that. So if you don't already have something like this in your trauma kit, that would be a good idea too, or elsewhere you think it would be valuable, maybe even in a wallet, so that if you have, if a medical responder is working on you and they have access to see really quickly any medical conditions you have, date of birth, emergency contacts, medications you're on, allergies or other info, there's a place in here to put the name and contact info of your physician, preferred hospital, your address, and your blood type. So it's really simple. It's business card size. There's nothing rocket science about this. But we do have 5 of these in your box this month. Okay, now to the big kahuna, the thing I'm really excited about. And that is your new concealedcarry.com messenger bag. This one is one of the original samples we got. I'm going to set it aside and actually show you mine. I've been using this bag now for 2.5, 3 months every day. So I've been putting this thing through the ringer, really getting a lot of use out of it, testing it, and I'm really excited to be able to send these to you guys. The retail value on these is, we're assigning a retail value of $75. There are certainly bags out there that I think are of less quality that sell for $100+ and aren't nearly as good. And this thing's got some really cool features. I'm going to start right off the bat with one of the features I think is the best, and that is the pocket specifically designed for off-body carry and concealed carry. So I'm right-handed, so I have this strung across my right shoulder on my left side, making it really easy to grab this bag as needed, pivot it, and get into this pocket. This pocket has very specific design style of zipper so that you can grab from either end, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, and open it. So if I had it on the other side, okay, I still have a zipper on this side. So it's designed with a very specific method of attaching these zippers so you can access it and open it very quickly. All right, back to my left side. So with this guy open, the inside of this pocket all along the outside panel is covered in the loop of a hook loop, Velcro type system. So you can attach any sort of off-body carry, a hook style holster in here. And we actually are sending you a holster. So let me get it out. Okay. Cert pistol, not included. Okay. But this is the new concealedcarry.com, a hook and loop, what we're calling bag holster. It's really simple, folks. This is not rocket science, but we went through several iterations of the design and the work on these to really get it how we wanted it to be. So let me kind of demonstrate how this works. You hold it open like this with kind of the T on the right. Take your handgun, set it in here with the trigger guard right in the middle. Take this guy, wrap it around nice and snug, nice and tight, okay? And there you go, now it's in the holster. This material is too stiff for anything to get in there and access the trigger guard, so it protects the trigger fully in that configuration. Retention-wise, it's got pretty good retention. If I shook it enough, I could definitely get it to come out. But for the sake of the way it's being used in an off-body carry system like this bag, I think it's perfectly acceptable. And the whole back now is covered in the loop material for the hook and loop. So I can now easily take this, okay, get my bag open here, stage it in there at the cant and position that I want, okay. Now it's a pretty easy draw. Open, reach, and deploy. So pretty simple. And this is obviously something you can apply in any bag you have that has some sort of loop receiving material. So if you don't want to use it in this messenger bag, you can take it out and you can transfer it to any other bag you have. Really simple, easy to use. All right, so that's pretty cool. But what else is going on here? So the messenger bag comes with a really high quality shoulder strap. It's got some nice kind of breathable material that's really soft on your shoulder when you're carrying it. It also has just a standard grab handle. So if you want to carry like this, you can. That's simple enough. On the outside here, we have a front zipper pocket that's pretty spacious. It's the entire kind of size of this flap, this front flap. I carry a little first aid kit in there with some basic Band-Aids and stuff. My kids are always having issues. It has a huge wide loop Velcro receiving patch here, so I got some patches on here. And this month, in this quarter's gearbox, you're actually receiving this patch. So you're going to get this brand new, it's called the Train Right, Train Off, and Train Safe, so you can fight hard, fight fast, and fight true patch. Well, that's a mouthful. So this is a new patch from concealedcarry.com that we're going to be including in your box as well. And so you can put it right here on this bag or elsewhere you like to keep patches. I got my hand sanitizer on here, kind of an interesting use of a MOLLE strap, but obviously you can put anything on here you want. All right, let's get a little deeper. So flipping that strap open, or the flap, open, the inner compartment here can be sealed with zipper. So pretty straightforward. I generally leave mine open. I've found that I'm not worried about things coming out or anything like that, so I just leave these open all the time. And the flap does a good enough job of keeping my material in there. It's got these really nice long Velcro strips. So when it comes to securing the flap on the outside, you don't have to hit it in just the right spot. It's pretty generous there. So I don't have any issues with that coming open. So that's how that works. Here on the front of the bag, generally covered up by that flap, we have some pockets. So we kind of got 3 different little slots here for like pens. And then we have 2 pockets on either side. These are not quite large enough for like business cards, but they're large enough to keep a lot of other things. So maybe like tactical pen, USB drive, or whatever else you might want to have. It has kind of a zipper pocket up here. I have some cables, it looks like, and some things in there. And then another pocket in the back, which is pretty generous. I mean, I can get my whole hand in there, so you could put a lot of things back there as well. All right, let's get into the most inner pocket here of our messenger bag. You have a nice laptop kind of sleeve in here. It has this Velcro strap that comes over the top and secures your laptop so it's not coming out. Really serious reinforced padding right here on both sides of the laptop. And I should have mentioned too that it has some really reinforced material on this back panel as well, so as to keep the gun from printing. If you are carrying back here, it's not going to have a huge outline of a gun. It's got some reinforced material there, and also some reinforced material on either side of the laptop sleeve. So I have my laptop in here. Let's whip that guy out. I got all sorts of stuff, guys, in here. I got a trauma kit that I keep in here. A book where I write notes, some more cables. In here you have an interesting kind of open pocket, but on the side wall you have a number of additional pockets. You kind of have a mesh pocket that I think is really good for like business cards or things about that size. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these little kind of simple pockets where you could insert little items. I have some USB drives in there, and then a big pocket for, in my case, I have some headphones. You have this pocket, which I think it works really well for my little pointer for doing, when I'm teaching classes. I have that for moving my slides. So a lot of inner organizing kind of functionality in this bag that I think you can take advantage of. This might be good for a student. This could be good for a professional. I think you could use it in any context. It's not overtly, like too obviously, shoot me first tactical, but obviously it is really designed to be modular and friendly, so you can attach different things to it and do whatever you want. So there you go, guys. That's the concealedcarry.com messenger bag. And that is included in your box this month. On one side, you have a big kind of side pocket. It's pretty slim, so you're not going to fit a lot of things in there, but it does have some moist straps. On the other side, you have a larger, kind of more like a water bottle, traditional mesh pocket as well. I should have pointed those out earlier. So there you go. There's your box this month. Total value of the box is above our minimum guarantee, so we're really excited to get this out to you. I think you're really going to enjoy your messenger bag, your bag holster, your headlamp, your soft pistol case, and your emergency medical cards. Put all those to good use, and look forward to the next gear box, which will be shipping out in November 2020. For those of you who are members, thank you again for being a member of Guardian Nation. Thank you for what you do in supporting and taking care of our communities and making us all safer. If you're not yet a member, go check it out, guardiannation.com.